Hi, can I get straight to it? You probably missed out on a very important presentation by Consumer Insight on the digital landscape. They called it Digitalk. And because I realized you probably missed it because you're in the middle of, oh my God, who's going to be president? I thought because your business hinges on having this data, I'd actually take you through some of the highlights. So let me start with the highlights that matter. Kenya is a leader in cyber. This particular insight and research that was done by Consumer Insight covered 3 countries, Kenya, Nigeria, and South Africa. And when it comes to internet penetration, Kenya rules, yes, over Nigeria and South Africa. Now, for the naysayers who keep seeing the data reminding them that Kenya's internet speeds are fantastic, I'm really sorry that you're probably with the wrong carrier. That's your problem. But the truth is, we kick major butt. What you also need to know is that lower prices are democratizing the internet. So the one thing that Digitalk has been able to show you is what's happening in that space and why internet penetration is the way it is. And it's because you actually can afford it. However, I believe by this time in 2018, the prices will be ridiculously lower. I believe 2 major players are going to make that happen. One is Google and the other is Facebook, because they are determined to make internet free and accessible in places that most of the major players don't even cover. The other thing I need you to know before I get into any other conversation is that most people say they cannot live without a social media, and they're divided on their opinion is actually divided on suitability. But actually 45% of people say that social media is one of the best things to happen to their lives. Not my children, not my boyfriend, not my girlfriend. No, social media is one of the best things to happen to my life. But that is also supported by something that Digitalk calls morning kick and night nurse. So within 5 minutes of either waking up or going to bed, most people look at their phones and they actually look at social media. In Kenya, 71% of the population will look at the phone within 5 minutes of waking up, while 53% of Kenyans will look at the phone before they go to bed. Also in Nigeria, that is 63% before when they wake up and 48% before they sleep. And in South Africa, 61% on waking up and 53% on going to bed. So just in case you thought it's not possible for this to be happening, this for me is just what I call on the entree, okay? On the conversation that will be repeated and the presentation will be repeated by Consumer Insight. It's called Digitalk. If you're not willing to wait for the presentation to be repeated in December, call Consumer Insight and get yourself this data. If not, come back because I got some more insights for you that will tell you why SMS is in ICU. Subscribe. Come back.